Yeah, we make our extra tall doors. They have insulation inside them. We're going to show you how we insulate these for soundproofing. We have a glue on here. We're going to put a fabric on top. So everything's been rolled up. You do half of the door first because it dries too fast. And we line up one wall, one side. And then we simply unroll it. And you can feel the fabric going, the glue going into the fabric right away. Sometimes you have little pieces of garbage in there, you go underneath the fabric, lift it out, and you try to get rid of all the air bubbles by going in one direction. Okay. That's enough. The actual rubbing in is the most important thing, that you get the fabric to bond with the plywood and the edging. Make sure to do this with 2 people. This is really nice for extremely large doors that are very high, that you can't really buy so easily. It saves a lot of money, and it looks really good when you paint this because it becomes part of the door actually disappears a little bit because it's very organic. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this is all equally, the glue is spread equally and ready to go. So what I do is I unroll it, pull it tight. It's just a matter of working it forward. These fabrics, polypropylene fabrics, are very flexible, so you can pull them wherever you need them to end up. I always like to have one good edge so that I don't have to cut it. What I do is I look this way to see if I have any bad spots. You can see a lot. One here. Okay, so there's one last thing that I do, just to make sure this is really strong, is I'll roll in a next layer on top, and the next layer really makes it hard, because it's actually sealing the fabric from both sides. Okay. Yeah, so these doors are 2 meters and 15 centimeters. Very tall door. As I say, we're going to insulate this. Right now we're going to put the frames around and make it super strong. And we're going to shoot this all together. When this dries up with the fabric on this and with all this glue we're using, this gets incredibly strong. These doors aren't light, so they need good hinges. So we're using 2 sheets of half-inch plywood, and we've cut this to 2.5 centimeters, and that gives us exactly the same width as the outside edge. So when you paint your fabric doors, you can see if you've done a really good job or not. What happens is you have a little bit different of absorption rates, so you're going to have to do 2 or 3 coats to get it all equal. And this is a super tough door, especially if you're going to seal it. And it also has that fabric texture that looks good. And you can, you know, I could wash this with another color to get this to be 3-dimensional. So there's so many things you can do with these fabric doors. What's important to us was the insulation that we put inside for the soundproofing, and the fact that this is 2 meters and 13 centimeters. So that makes it very feasible for us, because this is an odd size, oversized door, and we make it ourselves, and we also have it soundproof, which is a huge benefit to us. Again, when you're painting this, what I like to do is get 1 coat down, then another coat down, and then see if there's any glossy places or dry places. This is a flat black, so it will show up everything if you don't get it correct. So don't put too much paint on, let the paint dry out in the fabric, and then go again. That's the best way to paint these doors.